My name is Martin Barrett and I'm the Managing Director of Nellsar Care Homes.
Hi, my name is Ruth Kelly and I am the owner, director and nominated individual at ACE Community Services. We're a supported living service here in Surrey and we support working age adults to live independently in their community. The people we support have learning disabilities and autism.
I'm Charlie Hoare, I'm the Managing Director of the Huntington and Langham estate. We run 2 care homes on the estate, Huntington House as residential and nursing care and Langham Court for dementia and nursing care.
I'm Karen Knapp and I own Radfield Home Care, Epsom and Leatherhead. We are delivering domiciliary home care in the Mole Valley and Epsom area. We're all about enabling people in their later years to live the life that they want and remain connected to the things that they love most.
My name's Simon Carter and I'm the founder and chairman of Melody Care. Melody Care is a domiciliary care provider based in Farnborough but covering Camberley and Aldershot as well.
I chose to join the Surrey Care Association because despite our family having run the 2 care homes for nearly 50 years now, there are constantly new challenges that we face as social care continually changes. I often find myself leaning on the Surrey Care Association for support whenever I come across a new challenge.
In 2013 I joined Surrey Care Association because I was setting up my own supported living service and I needed support and guidance on how to register as a provider and how to ensure that I met all the regulatory guidelines.
I first joined the Surrey Care Association after actually some of my staff booked tickets for the celebration event and I didn't really know a great deal about it, to my eternal shame. And we came to the event and I remember seeing just what a huge effect it was having on my staff and how important it was for a lot of the people that were there. And I just thought that the whole thing was a fabulous experience and a really, really good way to celebrate things that we did that was a bit bigger than just within the company, so more of an industry-wide event. So that was the first thing that really sold me into it. But then once I really realised some of the benefits that were associated with it, then I became a full member.
So I joined the Surrey Care Association back in 2022 when I set up my business in the area, and it was key to me getting off the ground, understanding the state of our sector, the challenges that I may face and how people had already started to overcome, and also where we were going, the vision for the sector, particularly around technology, but also the current challenges coming out of COVID, which I wasn't part of. I could gain all of that understanding. So it was a really valuable process for me to go on, and I instantly started benefiting from having the membership with the association.
The reason I joined the Surrey Care Association, 15 years ago now, was quite simply because at that stage I was basically all alone. I'd started the business, but I had very little knowledge and understanding of the care sector. And the help and support I got from the Surrey Care Association was just incredible. Invaluable too, because without their help, without their knowledge, without their support, I think I'd really be struggling. And back in that time, we were just doing a few hundred visits each week and desperately trying to grow. And here I am now with 3 branches, over 100 carers, doing over 3,500 visits every single week. And a lot of that is down to the support and help and guidance that I've got from the Surrey Care Association.
I think the thing I value most about my membership of the Surrey Care Association is the sense of belonging, so an ability to share the things that I know and that I'm well respected for within the industry, but I'm also very aware that there's a lot of areas that I don't know, and I think one of the great things about the Surrey Care Association is there's always somebody there who can help you and that's willing to help you. So for me it's that sense of creating a community and a joined up way of thinking about social care in Surrey.
What I value most about being a Surrey Care Association member is the support, the networking and being part of a community. Being a business owner and being a leader in social care can feel a very isolating place without that support.
It's difficult to say what I value most about Surrey Care Association, as it's greater than the sum of its parts, and I often don't know where the next challenge is going to come from and what I'm going to need support for next. But inevitably, the Surrey Care Association is often the organisation that I contact first to see if they might be able to support with it.
So as well as part of being Surrey Care Association, it's not just about what they do for us, it's about the other members that are part of that association as well. And for me, I've made some great connections with other home care providers and care home providers getting together for the networking breakfasts, always educational, but also just great to connect and see how other people are doing. It's a really difficult sector at times, and knowing that you're not the only one swimming that journey is really kind of supporting and helpful, and just re-energises you to keep going.
The thing I value most about my membership of the Surrey Care Association is the information that I can gather and make use of, which would be probably way beyond my capabilities. I find the resource that the office at Surrey Care have available to me to be really invaluable.
I think being part of a wider group of providers really brings to the fore our shared ability to make a difference. A lot of social care can be quite fractured, and I think it's really important that we as providers are able to work together for the greater good.
Being a part of a much wider network of care organisations has been really, really helpful. Being able to exchange views and opinions and get other people's sentiments about what's going on in the sector in a congenial and collaborative way is a real forte of the Surrey Care Association.
Being part of the Surrey Care Association means that sometimes my voice is heard because I'm wearing a different hat than when I would be at Nellsar. So I think it's a really big advantage to be able to represent 250, 300 different providers across Surrey. We all have a different nuance in what we're looking for, but I think it really makes us stronger to be able to do that together and to share our knowledge and our abilities.
By being part of the association, you can feed in your views, you get the monthly forums that you can contribute to, and they will take your voice and take your thoughts and your contributions to the relevant people like Surrey County Council, Department for Health, and any other cause that needs to be addressed in our sector, and it's local.
My voice in the sector would count for nothing if it weren't for the Surrey Care Association. Being an individual or being a company is really difficult to be heard, but if you're part of a big organisation with its wider membership's interests at heart, that is so useful.
As an independent care provider, our voice is definitely amplified by the Surrey Care Association, whether they're advocating for better funding or whether they're shouting about all the amazing things we're doing during the Surrey Care Awards, which is a great event not just for showcasing providers, but also all of the amazing carers and other people that work in care for the incredible job they do day to day that often gets overlooked.
Being a member of the SCA has really helped me navigate some of the huge changes that have occurred in the industry over the past 10 years or so. I think it is a very dynamic industry with an awful lot of change, but it's also an industry with an awful lot of challenge and risk associated with it. So I think having the bigger picture, sharing things with other providers, being able to access the Surrey County Council in a way that I perhaps wouldn't have been able to before makes my voice heard a bit more. And I think that also means that I have a greater impact internally because I understand the bigger picture.
The ability to navigate changes in the social care sector is challenging, as is so much in this world, but being a member of the Surrey Care Association makes it an awful lot easier to navigate those changes.
Being a member of the Surrey Care Association has helped us navigate many challenges over the years. I think the one that stands out the most is during COVID, where Surrey Care Association was there for us when a lot of organisations weren't. During COVID, every member of the Surrey Care Association really came together, and the team at the Surrey Care Association were unfaltering in their support. And they're still helping us with challenges to this day. Most recently, they've been in to conduct a free digital health check for our data protection and cybersecurity. It's become so much more business critical in recent times with all of the technology that we rely so heavily upon day to day. It's been vital for us to make sure that we're getting that right. And for the team, the DSPT team, to come in and actually run through where our risk areas are and help us navigate them has been invaluable.
Being a social care provider during the pandemic was extremely challenging, and having the support from Surrey Care Association in that time was invaluable. We got to meet on a regular basis online and discuss the challenges we faced at that time, and it was immensely supportive. Surrey Care Association has really helped me navigate those pressures by providing us with sector updates, opportunities to meet with other leaders and guidance on regulation within the sector. This has really helped me to develop within my role and stay confident that I'm doing what I should do within the pressures of social care.
Being a member of the SCA has made me more confident. I think as a person, you know, I was always confident to begin with, but sometimes you don't know what you don't know. And I think becoming a member of the SCA really illustrated to me that while I was able to run the business quite successfully, I didn't always understand some of the nuances around that. And when you're really trying to make a difference to people, it's not just the ability to run the business effectively that's important, but also the ability to affect change across the industry and to improve things for everybody.
Being a member of the Surrey Care Association has definitely made me more confident as a member of this sector, because I know I can rely upon the Surrey Care Association to provide me with the intelligence and the information that we really need to have at our fingertips to be able to be the best that we can be.
What I'd say to another care provider if they're thinking of joining Surrey Care Association is to do it. You will get so much out of it. You can be as involved as you'd like to be. You can attend meetings online, face to face. You could be part of our award ceremony each year and really bring the fun element into being a provider. But you'll also make sure that you are kept up to date with sector changes, regulatory and changes within the law within social care, and you really can trust the association to give you up-to-date information and make sure you're doing your job to the best of your ability.
What I would say to another care provider thinking about joining the Surrey Care Association is that it's a no-brainer. It's difficult to identify a return on investment specifically for it because they just provide support in so many areas that are unquantifiable. There's support for obtaining grants and being in pilot projects. There's opportunities to network with other similar providers going through similar challenges to you. There are just many ways in which they can provide support. And I guess you as a provider need to determine what is important to you and approach the Care Association about that to see what they can support with.
If I were to speak to another care provider about the benefits of joining the Surrey Care Association, I would probably first touch on how important it is to be part of a wider group in the first place, because I think it is quite challenging on your own. I think access to be able to lobby, being able to understand how the councils and the ICBs work, I think is an absolute benefit. I think access to training is fantastic, that you may have internally, but we have bespoke training packages that we create, which I've never seen anywhere else in the industry. So for me, I think that's a wonderful thing. I think also having access to a really wide range of suppliers and providers, it's a sense check. It means sometimes that while you might think that you've been able to secure a fantastic deal for a particular service, there are always people around the Surrey Care Association who are experts in those particular fields. And I think what that means is that you can check that you're getting the best possible deals. You can make sure that you're understanding that you're getting the best for your money. And I think that's a really valuable thing.
For me, what I would say to another care provider is, if you can, join the association. It's part of a family, it's a network, people who have lived and breathed what you're going through. And it's really difficult to keep on top of everything that's happening in our sector, and the Surrey Care Association brings all of the relevant stuff to one place, to your business and how that's impacting us in Surrey.
I would say to any other provider thinking about joining the Surrey Care Association, simply do it. Don't think about it, just do it, because you will never ever regret it. There is so much benefit that comes from being a member that it's the one thing you really should do.
I would hugely recommend becoming a member of the Surrey Care Association. I see it almost as a cheat code in terms of being able to run your business. the amount of business intelligence and networks and relationships that I've built from having been a member have transformed my ability to run the business successfully. So for me, that kind of access, that kind of understanding, that kind of shared knowledge has made me a much better managing director.
I would definitely recommend the association to other providers in the area. The relationships that I've built have been essential to my journey. Through the difficult times and the good times, to be able to share those, to be able to learn from each other, to soundboard off each other. I didn't know any other care providers personally in the area before I set up my business, and now I've got some key contacts where we soundboard, rate increases, the effect that the government is having on their policy changes, and just the general recruitment challenges that we experience. There is so much to gain by being part of the network that is under the Surrey Care Association, plus the association itself fighting its cause.
I would definitely recommend membership of the Surrey Care Association, and there are a number of reasons, but for me, the one that I think tops all others is the ability to be able to share your knowledge and information with other providers in a collaborative way, which as part of a bigger, wider group, your voice is going to be heard so much more, but the information you're going to receive back is also going to be so much better informed than if you just tried to do everything independently.
For me, being a part of the Surrey Care Association is about the support it provides for problem solving. It's prevented us from having to spend on expensive legal fees sometimes. Other times it's prevented us from having to go to expensive consultants. It's that first port of call that I go to when I have a problem.
So being part of Surrey Care Association means you don't have to do this journey on your own, and it can be really difficult at times but really rewarding. And having other people on that journey with you to talk to learn from, to share ideas, you've got that family feel. It's not competitive, it's supportive, and you get that value from day one.
The biggest difference it's made for me is in my confidence. I am confident that I am leading a service that has real sector updates, that I am networking with other providers who are just as passionate as me. And I also really enjoy the fun side of the awards and meeting up regularly with other providers. It can be quite an isolating place being a provider of social care, so that has made a real difference to my role.
The biggest difference being part of Surrey Care Association has made for me is being part of a wider network.
The biggest difference it's made is being able to operate as a relatively small provider, but with the experience of a network of other providers for support.